Take 137. Random review. Now that I am sure that my neighbors now officially know that I'm crazy and shouldn't care that I'm talking to myself, I shall yet again try to film the review for this damn thing. I filmed one review, but it was with like the giddy of new toy excitement rambling. So I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. Then I filmed a fairly lucid video, only to have my stupid self plug in my camera to my computer that somehow decides not to record audio. So some of you might have appreciated that, but nope, that didn't fly. So I tried to film again. Too annoyed having to refilm it. So that out the window. So I'm going to try one more damn time. Filming the review for the Kindle Fire 5th generation. Now, 2 stories attached to this. During a graduation that I went to, my nephew had she usually gets some like newest stuff, so it was a new Kindle Fire, so I don't know what model it was. It was, I think, the 6-inch. This is the 7-inch. It was just cute, and you know, I kind of dabbled with the idea originally, but I'm like, well, it's just Amazon's version of a tablet. I got a tablet, don't really need another tablet, blah, 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 blah. So I kind of like that. So he had it, and I was really impressed with the graphics. I mean, just visually, everything just popped off of the screen. It was just very crisp, very beautiful. I'm like, well, that's pretty damn impressive. And he got me addicted to a dragon game, which I've got to feed my dragons, actually. And I did manage to find the same game for a different tablet because it was just hard to see on a little thing. So I'm like, I kind of like this thing. So I went to Amazon as I was recovering from the bouncy, and I found the Kindle 5th generation because I wanted expandable memory. The newer ones don't do that. I.e., if you want more memory, you have to buy another unit for 15,000 times more money. So I'm like, no, I don't need it to do every fancy thing. You know, I kind of wanted an all-in-one type of thing with like the Kindle app, and which you can find pretty much for everything else. And I liked what I saw otherwise. I'm not sure what just jerked. I don't know. Anywho, so okay, I ordered that, the cover, and a 32 gig micro SD card, all for $45 because this was used. So I saved $10. Okay, sent it away, happily as can be, waiting, still waiting. Time came for it to be delivered. It goes delivery delay, and this is USPS. Waiting. If it doesn't come by this day, contact us. So it goes. So I couldn't. It left, and it was only going to go up the coast. It should have been here within a week, though I think I know where it got lost. Anywho, went to Amazon. They couldn't find it. Still have no idea where it is, and it's been a couple of weeks. So Amazon, being awesome, refunded my money and said, well, if you do want if you want to reorder, we will pay for the overnight shipping. And I'm like, well, of course I want it. I wouldn't have ordered it otherwise. I'm like, well, if you want to pay the $20-30 in shipping to ship it overnight, I'm okay with that. So I reordered the exact same thing and for UPS, delivered it the next day. Knock, knock, there it was, all happy as a clam. I'm hoping maybe someday it'll randomly show up, but who knows? I think it's at a sorting center that they don't know how to do their damn jobs. Third damn time. Anywho, I did manage to receive the second Kindle Fire. And this was the cover that I picked. I thought it was kind of cool. And only then, fairly recently, did I realize what this was for. Because I usually like the kind that kind of you push out from the bottom. This kind of goes like that. But I usually don't set it down, and if I do set it down, I make sure there's something underneath that isn't schmutz. And the 32 gig card. Now, for the review. I am still impressed. And I wasn't quite sure what the, I got it with the ads because you get it cheaper that way, and I care less. So, they want me to buy a toothbrush. That is your main screen. And the battery life is pretty much average for any tablet. I managed to get maybe 8 to 10 hours worth of average battery use watching videos, playing with the apps, downloading apps. So, no surprise there. It's not as good as a Kindle, obviously. And on that note, it's not as good as a Kindle that lasts like weeks on a charge. It isn't, honest, it isn't. But you do have to kind of use the cord that comes with the Kindle. It's a beefier cord. It's not like a dinky little thin cord, because it won't charge quickly. It will just like, oh, you're on a low power device if you plug it into your computer. So you kind of have to be aware of that. As far as the way it's set up, what idiot designed this thing? This is the main page. All of my apps are here, organized in different folders for whatever it is I'm interested in. Now, being an Amazon product, they want you to buy more Amazon products. So you've got your App Store, which I'll get to in a moment. You've got your Amazon Shopping app. You've got the newsstand, the audiobook, the free time, the offers, the video, the music, the photos, and the games. Bloatware you cannot get rid of. I have no children. I have no use for free time. Don't necessarily like audiobooks per se, because there is a text-to-speech function in the Kindle book itself, so it's kind of redundant. The newsstand, I personally would rather just have the magazine in my hand. I prefer my own music. Again, my own video. Don't bother with Prime, it's not worth the money. The offers is just their version of advertisement, which is really annoying. And the photos, I don't plan on taking photos with this, so this pretty much eats up your memory. And this is the 8 gig, so that's there, you can't get rid of it. The Goodreads app, and I guess Amazon bought Goodreads, yet heaven forbid if you want to update your status on a book that's not a Kindle book or an Amazon book, or like a library book. You can't update your reading progress through the Amazon Kindle app. Kind of a basic thing for Goodreads. Now, as far as the App Store, it's they either hit it out of the park or they fail miserably. Why no Snapchat? Really? But some of the apps are really, really cool and free. But there's something called Amazon Underground that you supposedly can get full versions of games free. So there's one of them. That's not the one. Where is it? Did I put it someplace else? Oh. Zadia 2. And it's an underground app. Amazon, like all the in-app purchases are supposed to be free. Well, you try downloading the rest of the game, it won't let you do it. And it would do it for another one too. So that's kind of a outright bold-faced lie. Though some games like Opus, you can get the entire game, so that you kind of have to watch for. But the apps that are available are pretty impressive. Some apps that you would kind of expect to be there aren't, but not too terribly surprising, because Amazon isn't necessarily a major player in the app world. Let's see, there. Hold on. See, unlock full version. Unlock now, which I should be able to do, because it's like, see, an error occurred while processing your purchase. So that's a load of bull. But there's a lot to pick from, a lot of the freebies, and there's more other than the underground besides. I'm working here, dude. You're such a pain in my ass. So, Some of the apps are really, really good. Some of them are really kind of... But there's a lot to choose from. So you should find something to amuse you. Now as far as, like I was saying, the setup, everything you want can be done straight from the home page. So the book page is unnecessary. The video page is unnecessary. The games page is unnecessary. So you have shops, apps, music, audiobooks, news. None of these pages need to exist because you can get through the same program straight from the app. I personally like how the Android is set up, where you can have a page for like I have a page for tools, my main page, a page for like shopping apps, a page for like audio visual type stuff. You can't do that here. So it's really disappointing how you can't quite organize the way your unit is set up. Then he goes, you know, the books that you've read recently. Yippee. None of this needs to be there. It's just clutter for me. Then you have your, I forgot what they call it now. Silk, which is Amazon's version of Google. Not impressive. What I do like is that their help, I still don't quite know because I haven't tried it offline yet, but there's a built-in help manual that's really well put together. Let's see, digital transactions, oh, I guess it's just random tip of the day. User guide. But then it goes, loading, please wait. So I don't know if you need to be online to have that function. And then it kind of categorizes everything for you, which is very convenient. And always take out your back, you know, if you've got a program, regardless if you're running Apple, Amazon, Android, make sure you totally clear out of your programs when you're done with them, because they will be eating up your memory and your time and your resources. So always good to know that. And your battery. Now, as far as the apps that are pre-installed, the media app is totally pointless. Do install VLC, and it's a little cone like that. It will run everything and anything. Now, the videos and the audio only seem to want to play music and videos you have downloaded from Amazon, not your own stuff, which is really freaking annoying. So, if you have your own stuff and you want to transfer it from like your computer to your device, VLC, and I highly suggest doing FLV format. It'll save you half the memory. Say a WMV, which is like a basic video, is like 4 gig. If you change it into an FLV, it'll take up 2 gigs. So you save half the memory if you charge it to FLV. Just advice. So that is good. So the audio video pre-installed players, not worth it. And again, the VLC is free through the Amazon App Store. YouTube you had to install, Pandora you had to install, Goodreads came installed. Now, as far as the tools, don't care about that. There's something called Blue Shade, which is basically when you have your Amazon app, it'll change the page to either like a blue or a red to read it. If you're reading at night, it doesn't make your eyeballs pop out of your head. Meh. What's annoying to me though is that they have do not disturb, which will be useful in real life. Which will tell apps not to like give you notifications between a certain amount of time. Well, instead of putting that on this main menu here, they could have put the Bluetooth, which this does have, which I didn't realize until I had to go into settings. Wireless. And there it is. They buried the Bluetooth, which is stupid. That's one of the things I would want easy access to. Not the stupid do not disturb, or the book thing there. You have your standard airplane mode. It does come with a camera, both front and back. Basically old phone. I'm not even sure what the megapixels are. It's kind of low quality, so I'd say maybe 2 in the back and 5 up front. See, this was one of the pictures we took. So yeah, not the world's best quality. So if you're doing photography, I would not suggest the Kindle Fire. Let's see. Trying to remember what else I could tell you. It does have the rotation, which is really kind of cool. It does go up to 128 gig for the external drive, and you can, I think, get it in 16 gig for the unit itself, and you can transfer the apps to the SD card, which is cool. Let's see. Come. See, next template. So, there we go. I have it kind of on the, it kind of looks like my old e-reader. So that's what the Kindle part of it looks like, which is pretty much your standard app like you'd have on your phone. And it's a good, this is a good size too, the 7-inch for my teeny tiny little hands. So I'm happy with that. I don't think there's much else to really quite cover. And you can change the name of your tablet. For some reason it was like Blade's 6th Fire tablet, and I'm like, I only have one. So, let's see. If you want to change the name of your tablet, you go into Settings, Device Options, change your device name. Easy as that. And you don't have to unregister or re-register it, so. And I always suggest if you get any new device, always update it when you get it, so I did that the first day I got it. So, I don't think there's anything much more to share. So, I am very pleased with my purchase. I have been enjoying it. Oh yes, I was going to mention, most apps on most of the devices I have so far, you need headphones to hear. They don't use the speaker. The same app that I have on those other devices, you can use the speaker. You don't need the headphones, which is awesome. So you have the option, like with Demo and Opus and some of the other ones, it'll play the audio through the speaker, which is a major plus. So that made me very, very happy. And the audio is pretty damn good too, that, you know, you would think it's a whole stereo system coming out here, so it's very loud, very clear, and very impressive. So the video quality, the audio quality, kudos. I also like the fact that everything's located in one spot. So you have your headphone jack, your volume, your microphone, your plug, your power, and the only thing off to the side is your SD card. So it's very convenient when you're like reading and you're plugging it in, so that's nice to have everything in one spot and out of the way. So I'm very impressed. And this is the Kindle Fire version 5, I believe. And I got it for 39 bucks. The card I think was like 11 or set. No more than 10 anyways, and I think the same. Well, everything together came to 45 bucks. The card, the case, and the tablet. So, very, very happy. So, brain fart. So hopefully this is lucid. Don't you know what I needed to tell you? I do not want to film this again. And I'm even under less time than I was before. So thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for more at the Strange and Exotic. Now I'm going to go play on said tablet. See you next time. Bye.